In the dense, humid rainforests of Borneo, there lives an animal that seems almost unreal. A creature so peculiar, its appearance defies conventional biology. At first glance, its most prominent feature looks like a caricature, a fleshy, pendulous nose that hangs, sometimes comically, below its mouth. But this is no evolutionary joke. This is a highly engineered biological instrument, and its story reveals one of nature's most bizarre and brilliant strategies for survival and success. This is the Proboscis monkey, and its strange nose is a masterpiece of acoustic engineering. For the male, this enormous nose is not a hindrance. It is a weapon and a tool of seduction. It functions as a resonating chamber, a natural megaphone sculpted by millennia of evolution. When the male lets out his call, this fleshy structure fundamentally alters the sound. It vibrates, amplifying and lowering the pitch of his vocalizations, transforming a simple cry into a deep, booming honk. This powerful sonic signature echoes for miles through the dense jungle canopy. It is an unmistakable announcement of his presence, a warning to rivals, and a siren song to potential mates. The sound itself is a demonstration of power, a direct broadcast of his genetic prowess. Every honk and every growl is filtered through this remarkable piece of anatomy, becoming a richer, more intimidating, and more attractive signal. It is animal communication, refined to a stunning degree, where anatomy itself has become the amplifier. But why did evolution favor such an extravagant feature? The answer lies in one of the most potent forces shaping the natural world: sexual selection. This is a classic example of what biologists call a runaway trait. Over countless generations, female proboscis monkeys developed a preference for males with larger, more impressive noses. Perhaps it began as a slight preference for a slightly larger nose, which might have indicated better health. But once this preference took hold, it created a relentless evolutionary feedback loop. Males with bigger noses were chosen more often, so they passed on their genes for bigger noses. Their sons inherited these noses, and their daughters inherited the preference for them. The result is a biological arms race for attraction, where the male's nose has become progressively larger and more dramatic over time, far beyond any practical function other than to simply be attractive. This magnificent nose is more than just an ornament. It is an honest signal, a clear and unfakeable advertisement of a male's quality. Growing and maintaining such a large, fleshy appendage requires a significant amount of energy and resources. It's a metabolically expensive feature. Therefore, only the strongest, healthiest, and most successful males can afford to develop the largest noses. A big nose is a billboard that broadcasts a male's superior genetics, his ability to find food, and his overall fitness. In the complex social structure of proboscis monkeys, this signal helps establish dominance hierarchies with less need for direct, physical conflict. Rivals can assess each other's honk and nose size from a distance, often deciding the victor of a potential conflict before it even begins. It's a brutally efficient system, where a single, bizarre feature communicates everything a rival, or a mate, needs to know. Yet, the strangeness of the proboscis monkey doesn't end with its face. Look lower, and you'll notice another peculiar feature: a permanently swollen, bloated belly. This is not a sign of gluttony, but of a highly specialized diet. These monkeys have evolved to thrive on a menu that other animals cannot stomach, a challenging diet of unripe fruits, seeds, and mangrove leaves, many of which are indigestible or even toxic. To handle this, the proboscis monkey has a complex, multi-chambered stomach. that functions like a sophisticated fermentation vat. It's populated by a unique microbiome of bacteria that work to break down cellulose and neutralize the toxins in the leaves. This specialized gut allows them to exploit a food source that few other species can, carving out a unique niche in the competitive Borneo wildlife ecosystem. From its acoustically engineered nose to its hyper-specialized gut, the Proboscis monkey is a living testament to the sheer creativity of evolution. It's a creature that, at every turn, has embraced the bizarre to solve the fundamental problems of life. It shows us that, in the grand theater of the natural world, the most effective solutions are not always the most conventional. They are often the most strange, the most specialized, and the most wonderfully unexpected. To continue exploring the marvels of the natural world, subscribe to Animal Insight 360 and join us on the next journey.